What's up, squad? It's AmbitionZ VapeR. Welcome back once again. Today we're gonna do a review on the Mason DUMPTANK 40mm and compare it to the 30mm. All right, stay tuned, guys. Welcome back to AmbitionZ VapeR. So these were sent to me from VAPERGATE. For the purpose of this review, it's not going to change my opinion of these RTAs. In this review, we're going to review the 40mm and compare it to the 30mm. This thing is a beast. I have it on the Snowwolf 218 triple 18650 box mod, and there's barely any overhang. It just, it had to go on top, baby. So what we're going to do in this review is we're going to dive down. We're going to take a look at this. I'm going to show you everything, put a build in it, the whole nine. Then when I come back up, we're going to compare these two, put them head to head, let you know the differences of them, if there is any, well, besides size, flavor, vapor production, tolerance to the O-rings, the glass, the whole nine, the drip tips, you name it. And then I'll give you my final thoughts. I'll let you know where you can find them and which one I like better. And we'll wrap it up like usual, all right, squad? So let's go dive down. Sit back, relax, grab a vape. Let's go down. I'll see you guys in a minute. We're at the close-up of the Mason DUMPTANK 40mm versus the Mason DUMPTANK 30mm. I did review the 30mm. Very nice boxes. I love the design of them. You know, we're going to take a look at what comes with the 40mm DUMPTANK. Sorry if it's echoey in here. I am in a larger room. 40mm. Holy shnikes. I mean, this one holds 10 mLs of e-liquid. Roughly around that. I mean, it says holds about 10 mL. So it could be 8, could be 9. Somewhere around there, okay? Holds about 17 mLs of e-liquid. About. So, you know, it's not exactly 17, but it's roughly around there, maybe 15. We're going to find out because I'm going to try to dump a whole 15 ml bottle in this, okay? So without the chimney, it holds way more. That's funny, ha ha ha. Spin top juice fill, 2-post configuration. Unique juice channels and no leaking wicking. Adjustable airflow control, okay? So you're going to open it up. You're going to get your RTA. We're going to look at it in a second. Additional glass piece. It's just huge. It's very nice. It's a really nice piece of glass. It's got these, it's thick too. Okay. I wish it came with a smoked black one. It's gonna come with additional O-rings and additional grommets that go on top, like the Smock TF V8. Okay. You will also get a copper 510 pin. Peak insulator, grub screws, the Phillips head grub screws, a red screwdriver, and another O-ring, and some peak insulator, which is very nice. Then it has this nice velvety interior. Here is the Mason 40mm DUMPTANK. Here is the 30mm. Okay? And that's the 40. This thing is just, it just towers over it. So we're going to look at the top down. So you have the drip tip. It's a press-fitted drip tip, which I like. And it opens up like the TF V8. Opens up like so. A nice tolerance to it. This one's got a nice click to it. So it doesn't, see how it doesn't slide over? It's got this like click, which I like. The 30 doesn't have that. I don't know why, but see, it doesn't click, so it just kind of moves freely. Not a big deal. I don't have any issues with it. It's just I noticed on this one, it has that click. See that click that it's got? And it goes in like that, okay? Then it's got your rubber grommet in there. Nice machining. You got 2 magnets to keep it intact. See, it's got a magnet. See, a magnet there, and a magnet there, and then there's one inside of there. Maybe that's what clicks. I'm not sure. Clicks nice though. I love that click. All right, then you got the rubber grommet. Nice big chimney. Designed by VAPERGATE. BK number 491 by VAPERGATE. Here's the 510. Protruding copper 510. Nice threads. No issues. This thing is huge. I mean, it's huge. Like, here's a 22mm RTA, okay? Just to give you a little nice size comparison. This thing is diesel. Then you got the airflow. Whatever you do on that side, it will do it to the other side. All right, nice tension, nice tolerance to this airflow. It's one of the best tolerances I've ever had. Okay, I've been using this 30mm like all the time, almost daily for weeks, months. Okay, probably like a month or two, and that is still a nice tolerance. So these last, these hold up. This has got a little bit more airflow than the 30mm, not a lot, but it definitely has a little bit more airflow, as it should. So you can unscrew. Nice threads, man. These threads are buttery smooth threads, okay? We'll look at the deck in a second. Beautiful threads on this, guys. I want to show you these threads. They're just beautiful. Look at them. They're nice threads, man. Nice conical design in there. Very nice. Like so. Okay. And then it's got a nice rubber grommet O-ring on there. It's got a nice O-ring. All right, the chimney doesn't come off, but it goes on very nicely, okay? This thing came squeaky clean. No machining oil, no dust, no smell, no nothing. This is good to go right out of the gate. Here's the deck, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the deck. Post to post is 22.9mm in diameter. The build deck is 29.8. It's like 30mm build deck, dude. It's crazy. The airflow is 3.5 on the inner. .6 on the outer by 9mm on the outer by 5.4mm on the inner. It's a 40mm, 40.1. It's a 40mm on the money. It's got the Phillips head grub screws. These are the post holes. I like how they beveled the edges so there's no burrs or any. See how they're beveled on those edges there? The edges of the holes. See that? Just want to make sure you know what I'm talking about. Nice grub screws. Okay. That's the airflow. That's the airflow. Airflow, and then these are the wicking channels. Okay. Down below, you got the wicking channel there. You got 4 of them. 1, 2, very big, 3, and 4. Okay. We're gonna throw a build in this. I think it would be only right to throw a build in it. Nice scrub screws before I throw it in. All right. I wish I kind of wish they did a little better job on the grub screws on the end. Not a big deal, but you know, kind of like polish them up a little bit. All right, so we're back, guys. I couldn't do those wraps, the aliens. There just wasn't enough wraps on it, so I just took my my Anarchist 24 gauge competition AN80 wire, and I did I'd say about, yeah, it's about a 10 wrap. there. So it does hold about 15 to 17 mLs of e-liquid. Alright, let's go back up to FaceTime, man. Let's vape on both of these, compare them, talk about them, all that good stuff. See you guys in a minute. We're back from the close-up on the 40 and 30 millimeter dump tank by VAPERGATE. Wow, I must say, guys, VAPERGATE did a home run on these two dump tanks, man. The size difference between the 30 and the 40 millimeter is pretty substantial. I mean, this thing is just huge. I really enjoy the 40 and the 30 millimeter dump tank a lot more than the RTA. It's in a league of its own, guys. It's really in a league of its own, okay? The 40 millimeter, it's got a 30 millimeter build deck, okay? This is a substantially larger than the 30 millimeter. I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger, but when I got it in the mail, it is just huge. It's got more airflow, bigger wicking channels. The threads on both of these are squeaky clean. The machining was top-notch, perfect. I feel that the hinge on the 40 millimeter compared to the 30 millimeter is definitely a little bit better. When you open it, it clicks. It has this clicking. It's got two magnets. Both of them have two magnets on the top. Not saying that this one is bad, but there's definitely like a click into place on the 40 millimeter. It says about up to 10 milliliters of e-liquid, and this holds up to about 17 milliliters of e-liquid. I put a whole 15 ml bottle in the close-up, and I had a little bit of room to spare. So this definitely holds like minimum 15, 16 mLs of e-liquid. This one holds a lot too, but this one is a Goliath on e-liquid. Now, they don't chug through e-liquid. Either of these don't really bang through e-liquid really fast. Like, I feel like the TF-V8 sub-ohm tank goes through e-liquid faster than these do. You really want to keep the airflow closed when you fill it up, you know. Make sure the chimney is intact, all the way screwed down. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3, when you fill it up, let it sit when you close the top. Just let it sit for a minute, and then open the airflow slowly, and you shouldn't have any problems. If you want to go add more e-liquid, if you're running low, or you just want to add more, definitely close the airflow on the bottom, and then open the top, fill it, close the top, keep the bottom closed, and then open it very slowly. You shouldn't have any problems for leaking. I thought because this thing towers over the 30 millimeter. It towers over it. I thought because of the size of it, it wouldn't have good flavor. I was 100% incorrect. I was wrong. This thing has great friggin' flavor for a 40 millimeter dump tank, man. The airflow on the 40 millimeter is a little bit bigger than the 30. I couldn't fit my normal builds in the 40 compared to the 30. Post to post is like 20 millimeters across. Like, there's a lot of room from post to post, so you definitely want to put more wraps on it. I did a dual parallel Anarchist AN80 24 gauge wire build on this. Okay, it came out to a 0.16. I have it 110 watts, 4.22 volts, and I have the airflow wide open. These things are Chuck certified, I must say. 92% VG and no wicking problems whatsoever. You can use any types of VG-PG ratio in either of these dump tanks. Both have great O-rings, great machining, great threading. You're definitely going to have to make wider, longer in diameter coils for the 40 versus the 30. The 30, you can throw a regular build in it and it has really good flavor. In the 40, you're not going to be able to put a regular like 5 wrap Alien Clapton 28 gauge or 26 gauge or 24 gauge in it, because you need more room. You know, they're large posts, they're across each other a lot. So this might be really good for like a series build. A 0.3, 0.4, 0.5 series build in this, dude. What? I would hope it would keep up with the wicking. I think it would. You couldn't chain vape it, but you know, I'm not sure. I wish I tried that, but unfortunately I didn't. It feels like a series would accommodate this very well. Flavor and vapor production. Vapor production, you know, this thing's gonna kick out a little bit more vapor. They both kick out great vapor production. Okay, there's no issues with vapor production. I think the flavor on the 40 is really effing good. Like wide open, you know, that's not going to be like the best. But if you turn it down, I like to turn it down about halfway. It has really good flavor on the 40. Now on the 30 millimeter, I close it down like a little bit even more. I have my ohmTown Vapes Big Debbie e-liquid in this. It's an oatmeal cream pie. If you guys don't know about it or haven't seen it or haven't tried it yet, I definitely, you know, would recommend you guys trying it. It's my e-liquid, but all the reviews that are out there, everybody's been loving it. So, and they've been selling like hotcakes. So I'll put a link in the description where you can get my e-liquid as well. It's ohmtownvapes.com. So I got James Mucklin Alien 28 gauge Claptons in here. It's a 0.17 ohm build and 4.32 volts. Let's have vape on this one. This one has really good flavor for a 40 millimeter. I mean, very surprised at that. I thought the flavor would drop a little bit because it's so large, but it has a nice conical design. Both of them have a nice conical design inside of the chimney. That makes the flavor on this. The trip tips are the same. The chimney is, this chimney is wider than this chimney. Wide open. If you like airy draws, both of them are airy wide open. And you can get nice and restrictive on both of these as well. The farther you close that airflow down on the 40, the better flavor you're going to get. Same as the 30. A 22 millimeter RTA next to the DUMPTANK 40. It just towers over it, dude. Towers over it. Holy shnikes. This thing is just diesel. They both have two magnets on top where you open and close it. I'm not going to open them because the juice will fall out. I could open this one. It has two magnets like I showed you down low. There's two magnets. All right, so it helps it keep the top intact. I have no issues with the top fill design, the hinge. No problems with the 30 millimeter either. I've been using this a lot. The hinge works great. The magnets do their job. They keep it intact. It's not going to just open on you like if you have it on the side or something like that. I do want to mention something to VAPERGATE. I know you're paying attention. I wish you added smoked glass as the backup glass that comes with it. I think smoked glass with the black powder would just look sick as fucking shit. Or make accessories, VAPERGATE. Yosh, you guys know him. He has a YouTube channel. They come in black powder, and I think they come in stainless steel as well. And it has titanium screws. I love both of these guys. They're really awesome RTAs. There's no limitation to putting any build that you want in it. And I think that is a big selling point on these. And if you guys don't like filling a lot, dude, 17 and 10. I mean, you can vape like forever without having to, and they're really easy to re-wick. It's really easy to wick it. It's really easy to build on. It has velocity style decks. The airflows are awesome. The drip tips are really cool. The heat, these don't get hot at all. I mean, they do not get hot, period. And I'm over 100 watts chain vaping the shit out of these, and they do not get hot. Not a lot of cons. I really don't have any cons to either of these. I really don't. I mean, the post hole distance between post to post on this is a little bit too wide. That's subjective. I know they're over the top. They're not going to be for everybody, but I love them. I'm not even an over-the-top type of person either when it comes to big stuff like this. If a mugger stole my book bag and I was on the train and either of these were in it, I would go buy them in a second. I really would. That flavor is so effing good. I can taste all of the oatmeal cream pie. The price point on the DUMPTANK is $75. 75 bucks. That's not bad for everything that you get. The size of it, the performance of it, the cleanliness of machining. They really took their time and took care and made sure these come squeaky clean. I give these on machining a 10. These are the squeakiest devices I have seen. I love the design of it, like the brick mason style up top on both of them. Press fitted drip tip that's Delrin. They don't come with a 510 adapter, so you can't use your own 510 drip tips with this. Maybe if they somehow made a little small 510 drip tip, that might be cool because I know a lot of people like their drip tips. Recommended build specs are 4mm to 4.5mm or 532 to 1164 coil diameter with medium snug wicking tension for best results. I did a 3mm
And I really like the 3mm. I think I don't like 4 point. It's too much. It's a fucking 30mm build deck. Just think of that. You can find these at VAPERGATE.com. Link on screen and description. I'll put the description in there for you. Now, VAPERGATE, Yosh wanted me to let you know they're almost sold out of the 40mm dump tank. They're almost sold out. So if you want to go get one of these, I'd probably say one of these as well. You might want to go jump and hop on it like ASAP, because they are going to be gone very soon. He didn't make a lot, man. I love both of them. Great job, VAPERGATE. I mean, 2 thumbs up. I give these like a straight out like 9 out of a 10, maybe even a 10 out of a 10, like overall. If there was something wrong with these, I would tell you. And if I didn't like them, I would tell you. And I love these a lot. That's what I got for you today, squad. I hope you found this video helpful or informative. If you did, you know what to do. Leave a like, share, subscribe. Comment down below if you have any additional questions or concerns regarding these products or anything else for that matter. I give you content daily, 1080p, 60 frames per second. Don't waste your effing bandwidth not being subscribed to this channel. Okay? Stay up. Stay juiced up. Smoking is gone. Vaping is on. I'm going to go vape on, man.